Hello and welcome to Lavender's Realm of Tarot. I am Lavender and this is the space where I chit chat, knick-knack, paddywhack, and talk a lot about tarot and oracle. And I know I know this is my first video and this is supposed to be like a tarot page, so I think it's kind of funny that here we are amidst a Mercury retrograde, and my first video is actually going to be about an oracle deck, but this is going to be a really special deck to me and my practice. I already know. This was a gift from a client who I sometimes read for. And I wanted to share the note because I think it's pretty sweet. From one girl in the world to another. And I liked that. I thought it was pretty funny. But yeah, here we have the Literary Witches Oracle. So let's get into it, shall we? So we have the Literary Witches Oracle Guidebook. A 70 card deck and guidebook written by Tajia and Katie. Sorry, I just know I'm not going to say that last name right, so I don't want to butcher it. The Literary Witches Oracle. As with tarot cards, oracle cards serve as mediums for personal reflection. The symbolism of the cards can help you interpret your experiences and focus on your energy. Let's see. Oh, it is a colored image guidebook, which I love. Ooh, oh my gosh, I don't want to get too much into the guidebook because I don't want to spoil the cards. So here we have the deck, and we'll just be gentle because I'm trying to be gentle. Cards, and then I do very much so want to keep out the oracle book, so we'll set that to the side. Wow, this is a pretty thick deck. I mean, it is 70 cards, so for an oracle deck, I feel like that's pretty good. Cardstock is pretty thick. I do feel like I'll be able to shuffle it just fine. The corners are kind of pointy, but that doesn't really bother me. But if pointy corners bother you, maybe that's a thing. I have no idea what kind of cardstock this is. It smells good. Does anybody else do that? Does anybody else just like smell their decks? But yeah, it's lovely. And I love the black and white decks. Okay, let's go ahead and dive in. Oh, wait. But the second card was the wolf, right? Example 1. Did I not pick up a card? I picked up the cards. Well, maybe she's in there somewhere else. We'll see. We'll see. Okay. But the first card we have is very lovely and also very suiting. I have a wolf tattoo. So we have the wolf. Sorry if I'm moving a lot. I'm like trying to decide, what I like. I'm new. I'm learning. Thanks for being here with me. Wings. Wildflowers. White dress. Interesting. This instantly just made me think of like the all white robes that practitioners wear when they are practicing stuff from the magic papyri, the Greek magic papyri. Ooh, wall makes me think of boundaries, enclosures. Volcano kind of feels like the Tower card to me. Maybe like an internal eruption, an eruption coming from your emotions or your anger or your subconscious. Ooh, first thing coming to mind is ancestry. Also, I have a funny story about trees as I kind of flip through, I suppose. One time I was in a meditation and I was asking my guides what I love this, what I could expect to be in my next life, or where I can expect my energy to be when I pass. And I was shown in my meditation a tree, and I was the tree. And I saw the tree being recycled. I saw paper being made and people writing on paper. And it just made me think about how, you know, there's so much purpose in the words we say, the things we do. Yeah, it was just an interesting little meditation that I thought of when I saw that tree. Mushrooms. Oh, and we've got the mother moon. Milk. Somebody get her some milk. Oh, lion. I'm a Leo moon, so my fiance is a Leo lion. Oh, that reminds me, my grandma's birthday is coming up, actually. She's also a Leo. Lantern. This makes me think of Hecate. Lady Hecate. Knife. This makes me think of like protecting yourself. House. Hedgehog. Yeah, cute little guy. Cute little guy. Ooh, glove. Ooh, this feels tricky. This feels like not wanting people to know your intentions, not wanting people to find your fingerprints. Wow. Ooh, I love this deck so much. If you look at like all my journals, I have eyes drawn everywhere. Elixir. Look at the little ghost. The little ghosty ghost. Adorable. Eel. Ah! Dolls. Creature's paw. This makes me think of a little creature's paw that I do have in one of my little spaces. That was so vague. Chicken. This makes me think, have any of you guys ever played Zelda where in Ocarina of Time you can pick up the chickens and make them mad and they go crazy on you? That's what that made me think of. Cauldron. Cat. I had a little black cat once and his name was Harry. His eyes were green and I named him after Harry Potter. Braid. Oh, my voice crack. This also kind of makes me think of like ancestry, lineage, traditions, also protection. Ooh, book. I have a lot of very sacred books, sacred to my practice, sacred to my self-development. Boar. That makes me think of the Studio Ghibli movie, Princess Mononoke. If anybody has seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. Bees. I have a beekeeper neighbor. Apple. Oh, that makes me think of Lilith. Ooh. Okay, so we must be getting into, you know, some poets, some writers. Virginia Woolf, Vision. Gertrude Stein, Perspective. Ooh, The Way Others See You. Leslie Mannon Silko for Community. Yeah. Sappho for Love. Oh, I love this card. Pretty. Maria Sabina for Healing. Stunning. Alejandra Pizarnik for Solitude. Wow. This picture makes me want to look up Alejandra and see what she's written. Flannery O'Connor for Humanity. Toni Morrison for Power. Ooh, this makes me think of like crying over spilled milk, but maybe like the hidden emotion between the upsetness. Like, yeah, you're crying over spilled milk technically, but what are you really crying over? Mirabai for Devotion. Sorry if I mispronounced that. Andre Lorde for Justice. Yumiko Kurohashi for transformation. Oh, I love the open egg. Love that. Jamaica Kincaid for history. Shirley Jackson, family. Interesting, we have another spilled cup. Is that like generational trauma? Zora Neale Hurston, sorry, for story. Another spilled cup. I wonder if there's something about that in the guidebook. Joy Harjo for bravery. I don't know if the J is supposed to be an H or J. Charlotte Perkins Gilman, freedom. Janet Frame, belonging. Ooh, this feels very sinister. Does it feel sinister to you all as well? Let me know. Furrow. Ooh. I'm so sorry. I feel like I'm gonna really mispronounce that last name, but for rebellion, stunning. Sandra Cisneros. Oh no, I'm so sorry. For the body. I don't know why I'm getting like energy of a baker. Agatha Christie, trickery. Eileen Chang for fate. Oh, that is such a pretty card. Angela Carter for identity. Anne Carson for the intellect. Octavia E. Butler for the future. Anna Akhmatova, sorry, for endurance. Emily Bronte for fantasy. I'm blind. Bront. I had to look at that one more closely. Mary Shelley for lost. For loss. Wow, look at me. It's Mercury retrograde. Can you tell? I think today is like day 2 of Mercury retrograde. SOS. Oh my goodness. Sylvia Plath. The dark. Anise Nin for the subconscious. Ooh, and I love that the subconscious takes place in a kind of water background. Emily Dickinson for the soul. Was that... Did we eventually find the card that I thought was missing? Let's see. What was the card? Oh, yep. Perfect. Lovely. Okay. Well, that is the Literary Witches Oracle. Now let's go ahead and see how it shuffles. Oh, lovely. Yeah, that's great. That's smooth. No problem there. I don't think I could riffle shuffle it this way. Maybe I can, actually. Oh, no, I don't want to bend them that way. It doesn't feel nice. But doing them this way feels perfectly fine. Yeah, that's great. Okay, let's try some hand over hand action. Oh yeah. Yeah, that shuffles lovely. Let's go ahead and pull a card now, shall we? We'll go ahead and just like, I guess we'll just make this my energy. I don't want to like impose anything on y'all, you know? Can I please see a card that represents your energy? What card represents your energy? Ooh, the eel. Okay. And what card represents my energy? What card represents my energy? How are you experiencing my vibes? Cauldron. Oh, lovely. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the guidebook says. I want to keep the deck in the frame because the backs are really pretty in my opinion. There we go. Okay, the Literary Witch's Oracle Eel. Oh, I almost kind of wish like the pages or the cards had a number on them so that could be a little more easy to find, but maybe I'll just, you know, fast forward through this part for you all. And yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna do. Okay, so we have, okay, so in the Witch's Materials is where we are going to find the eel and the cauldron. So the eel, what lurks, electricity, and dishonesty. Ooh, dishonesty is interesting because I don't feel like the deck is saying that, yeah, I'm a dishonest energy. I don't think that's what the deck's energy is. I think the deck is more so saying, I would like to help you see through dishonesty. That's what makes sense for me. And then let's go ahead and find the cauldron. Oh, I must have passed it. Tell me to stop if you see it. If you see it, just say stop, and I'll hear you. Hello? There it is. Cauldron for creativity, the rich broth, and surprising yourself. Interesting. I'm not at all surprised at the deck for saying that it feels like I have a creative energy because I am a creative. I'm designing a tarot deck. I do a lot of different art, so that, you know, that's pretty much on the nose. The rich broth is interesting. That makes me feel like the deck is speaking towards maybe my sense of like spirituality, my confidence in my spirituality, and in my practice and my craft. And surprising yourself. Yeah, I do feel like maybe throughout this Mercury retrograde, I'll be set up to surprise myself in the best kind of ways possible. I've kind of had some personal readings about that already, so that honestly is a little bit of a confirmation for me, I suppose. Yeah. Maybe we can go ahead and get a card for you all as well, and maybe see what energy would be best for you to focus on or hold on to at the time of you watching this video through your week, through the next couple days. I want to split it. If you guys see me like shuffle my cards in different ways, it's because I always shuffle differently. Leslie Marmon Silko for community. Oh, lovely. And that's so fun because I feel like I'm trying to build a community here with you all, and you guys are the you all. So you community, here we go. Okay, let's go ahead and see what the the guidebook. What does the guidebook say? Somebody. SOS. Tell Mercury retrograde to leave me out of it, okay? Let's see. Did I skip it? Did I skip her? Leslie, darling, where are ya? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I can't tell if the pages stuck together there. I don't think they did. Okay, Leslie Marmon Silko for community, taking care of each other, safety nets, and exile. Of Pueblo, Mexican, European, and Cherokee ancestry, Leslie Marmon Silko identifies most with the Laguna Pueblo culture, which holds a vital belief in the universe interconnectedness. Silko's work explores the tensions between the Southwest's diverse communities and methods of healing. Her breakout novel, Ceremony, about a young half-Pueblo, half-white man trying to recover from his service in World War II, attracted a major spotlight to Native American literature. Lovely. I like that it includes a decent amount about who the card is about. I was concerned about that because a lot of times I feel like you'll get decks that you think are going to have an informative guidebook and then you take a peek and there's nothing at all as to what you thought was going to be in there. So I am happy that there is a good amount of information about Leslie here. I found that pretty informative. In regards to community, let's see, let's get one more card on that. One more card on community. Ooh, and the eye. Okay, and the I is for seeking answers, seeing clearly, and paying attention. Taking a look at community, how community is interwoven in your life, what does your community look like for you, and where can you see yourself kind of engaging in more community, engaging in a sense of more togetherness, in a sense of connecting with people that maybe you've thought about connecting with, but you haven't really done so. Yeah, and also maybe the I, not letting your perceptions of self kind of, I guess, dictate whether or not you attempt to engage in a community, not holding yourself back. Something coming to mind about like you're the first to judge yourself, and people tend to judge themselves before others judge them. And sometimes that can get in our way of connecting, of reaching out, of interacting. And yeah, I think maybe that's just something to be mindful of or to reflect on. Yeah, thanks for being here, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know, all of what I'm going to be doing here, I suppose. But I just really want to be here to share tarot. I want to be sharing my personal practice. I'd like to share some journal content, maybe some grimoire content. Yeah, let me know what you guys would like to see. Maybe spell work content. Who really knows? We're operating on open waters here, so I'm just excited to get whirling, to get going, to hang out and engage and chit chat about tarot. So yeah, thanks for watching my first video. Hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to, what do you do here? You like, you subscribe, you comment, all that jazz. Feel free to do whatever you want to do. All right, thank you guys so much, and goodbye.